Oh my goodness. Hello and welcome to This is Private Practice. Sophie was just sharing with me some god-awful copy that somebody has just written about some stuff, and we're still trying to work out what it is that person is trying to get us to do. So excuse the look on my face, but it all happened at the same time, and then Facebook went live and you get to see my look of, wow, people not being able to communicate their messages. Oh, wowzers. Hello, Beck McMurray. Hello, Linda Mottram. Welcome to This is Private Practice for Monday, the 11th of February. Today, I am choosing to be fearless. I am fearlessly engaging with my inbox because I have been a little fearful of that. I have fearlessly been writing out my social media content, my online content, how I want to share our message with the world this year. And that's been pretty cool, being able to put that together today. I will assure you, however, that I didn't just sit down and fill in those content maps that you may have seen the pictures of on this page. I was introduced to those back last October, actually probably earlier than that, September, which is when I started. It has been a process of me finishing my book. Let's just put that out there. Buying a house, let's put that out there. But also understanding the value of getting myself organized in my thoughts. I think, like a lot of people, I have enjoyed the spontaneity and the distraction that comes with running social media and writing blogs. And I think we get a little bit caught up in the myth that says I need to be creative, so I need to do it on the run, and I need to be spontaneous. That'll only get us so far. I think one of the things working last year on learning how to write to be an author, not just to get a book out there, was the value of planning and planning your content. And I think for me, the discipline of actually now being able to look at those charts on my wall and know this is what I've got to write about, and this is how I'm going to express what I'm going to write about, because it has completely freed me up. I don't have to think about it anymore. It allows me to express where we're at in the business and sell into certain events and bring certain things to the fore so that we can be supporting the marketing efforts of the businesses. And it also allows me to bring in other people as I need to, hey, Beck McMurray, like you, to contribute to the production of the content and how we're going to get out there and help people understand who we are, who we serve, and how we help. So I did that this afternoon. I also got to meet with a brand new Purple Co client today, and I'm not allowed to talk about who he is and what he does and how he came about, but I'm just super excited about working with this person because seriously, he is the sort of person that is going to make his life work regardless of whether we're involved or not. We just get to help him do it faster and better. So I'm really thrilled about that. He's going to have he already is having a massive impact in the nation. And yes, I mean that. I was a little overwhelmed and starstruck when he came through, but that's going to be fantastic. What excites me is that the insurance company who referred him to us today said, we need you on this. We need you to think outside the box and help this guy understand how he can fit into the world of work again. We can't send him to a stock standard rehabilitation provider that'll just try and stick him in an office somewhere, because that's not going to fly. So I love the fact that our reputation is that we help people achieve purposeful work, that we help people make sense of work again, not just stick them in a job. Because how many of us have been stuck in a job and that was soul destroying? Ooh. Something else I found out today is that there are now a couple of reviews on Amazon for the Entrepreneurial Clinician. So I want to say a massive thank you to D'Angela and Brittany for going and doing that. That was such a blessing for me to go in there today and see that had happened. And if anybody else would like to offer a testimonial or a review on Amazon, please, that would be fantastic. It's a way of helping me feel good about the book, yes, but also it helps Amazon makes the book turn up in people's searches so that it allows people to see that the book is available, because you can appreciate there are millions of books available. I know that this book is important, and I know this book is having a massive impact because I'm being told. But imagine if we could make that impact more global and reach more people. So if you want to be a part of helping that message go out, please, please leave a recommendation. That would be, oh, thank you, Beck. I appreciate that. I would love a review from you. Oh, you're such a sweetheart. That would be wonderful. So yes, please and thank you. So it's my first week that it feels like I've been back in the office for quite some time. I think there was one in January. So I don't have to travel anywhere this week, which is pretty awesome. I've got head down, bottom up type of week that needs to be done this week, where I've just got to get in and get things done. There's quite a few of you that I met in Kauai that I'm still following up with, so I'm looking forward to that as well. And Brittany Wagner, I will have those links up for the power coaching sessions that you want to book in for. Hopefully tomorrow. I need to have a chat with the Debbie Eglin about that. Sorry that they disappeared. That wasn't awesome. Thank you very much to everybody who has wished John and I a happy wedding anniversary. It's 8 years for us tomorrow, which is a pretty amazing story for us. It's second time marriage for both of us, and it was really rocky in the beginning. I'll just admit that. So the fact that we got through 12 months was pretty awesome, and now that we've gotten through 8 years, it's lovely. This is the longest I've ever been married, so how cool is that? I don't plan to do it again. This is it. Just putting that out there. He is the only husband I want. So there we go. Oh, hey, Paul, thank you very much for your anniversary wishes. I appreciate that a lot. So what's on your agenda this week? Who are you going to serve? How are you going to make sure that you're doing all the things that you need to do to keep yourself looked after well, making sure that you're doing the work that needs to be done, making sure that you're hitting those small steps, those incremental steps that allow you to achieve the goals that you want to achieve, both this month, this quarter, this year. What are all those things? The accumulative effect of all of those things is what's going to help you achieve your goals. So I'm really curious to know what it is that is going to work for you. I've already written one of my blog posts for the week. Oh, I need to thank you for the amazing support that has received. I might just let you know that I've actually been terrified about discussing my health status very publicly. But it was time that that story got told, because I know that in telling the story, I'm going to be able to reach more people and help more people. And this is not me crying, poor me, poor me. It's more about helping people understand that when you have a mountain to climb, sometimes we climb over it, sometimes we walk around it, sometimes we tunnel through it. So there's not one way to solve a problem. There's multiple ways to solve a problem. And I think that's what I have learned over the past 6 years of dealing with deteriorating health and challenges around that, and my own unhelpful and at times very critical and nasty self-talk that was telling me that I wasn't a very good person because I wasn't the way I used to be. So if you don't know what I'm talking about with that blog post, well, then you'll have to go find it, because it's pretty powerful. And if you've got people living with chronic health conditions in your world, you may want to share it with them. Not to judge them, because I don't think it's a judgmental post at all, but to encourage them and help them understand that you want to get how they think and how they feel. And some of you are going to find it a little bit enlightening, because I turn up on all the time and I don't let all of you see me when I'm not having a great day. And that's appropriate. You don't need to see that. I'm not ready for you to see that. So I've got another blog post to write for my Joe Muirhead site this week. I have worked out what that is because I have a content map over there. I'm going to run as many of these This is Private Practice episodes as I can this week. I want to speak into the issues that are coming up, the things that I'm being messaged about from people reading the book. And I have got some client work to deliver on this week. So I've got my coaching clients to catch up with. I've got my Accelerate Your Practice Mastermind happening this week. And I've got quite a lot of rehab work that I want to get done this week as well, and get some clients underway for the year so that we can help them feel good about themselves and achieve some sense of purpose in what they're doing and why they're doing what they're doing. It's also incredibly important for me to touch base with my team. I want to be in my team's face in a really positive way. So that's my week. That's going to be this week. Now, chances are I could wake up tomorrow and feel absolutely horrible and not be able to get most of that done, but that's okay. I am learning that that's okay. I won't enjoy that and I will be frustrated, but I also am learning how to look after myself in the midst of all of that. So chances are that it's a long shot for me to be that unwell again. All right, everybody, I am hoping that you have a magnificent week. I just had a spider crawl down my arm. It's Insect City here today, just letting you know. And I look forward to talking to you again tomorrow. This is Private Practice. Go be your awesome self.